Hey guys, what's up? Happy New Year. It's David from Pandaily again. So today, we're gonna bring you guys a full review of the Honor V20. It has a very clean and reflective curved glass back, and it's got that V-shaped reflection going. I really like it. It looks very cool. And it doesn't feel cold, and doesn't really leave a lot of fingerprints, so I love that. But the material and finish really does make it a little slippery, so you might want to put on the case that it comes with first, just because, you might just slip it and make it fall on the ground. I guess I like the V's on the fiery red edition more because it stands out more. Apparently it's a tribute to the winged victory of Samothrace. And yeah, Chinese people love their allusions to stuff like Greek mythology. I'm not a fan of this power button and volume controls on the same side design. I'm not sure why they insist on doing it like this. My hands are big enough that it shouldn't matter, but I still accidentally press the volume controls a lot, right? Like this. And what about left-handers, right? Left-handers have to, it's just awkward. Okay, let's talk about this obvious highlight of this phone, that punch hole camera right there. I don't know, it's different. It doesn't make the screen look, very nasty or like uncomfortable to look at, but at the same time, it kind of makes it like a full display. And if it really, really bothers you because you're a perfectionist, I guess you could go to the display settings and try to turn it off. But I don't know, it doesn't really bother me that much. And obviously, Honor was very nice this time. It brought back the 3.5mm jack, and they also included USB Type-C as well. As expected, the fingerprint unlock is super quick on this phone. See, let's test it out right now. All right, let's go again. See, as soon as I touch the sensor, it lights up right away. It's pretty freaking sweet. The UI feels super duper smooth. Everything from unlocking the phone to just your regular gestures, opening down apps, swiping feels natural, right? Usually go on Facebook and things on your phone. Right? The swipe feels very smooth and it follows your fingers very closely. It just feels, like part of you. One strange thing I've noticed that the app design somehow all circle around the same color themes. I mean, I don't know what's happening around here. I'm not sure what the designer was thinking. It feels like, like they ran out of colors or something? It's all the same. Now the rumored 48 megapixel rear camera has been pretty fun to play around with. The camera is able to focus on subjects really quickly, and the burst shots are done really fast, and the shutter speed is quick too. You might get some overexposure when taking pictures indoors under low light settings, but the 48 megapixels make up in detail. Like, take a look at this picture. You can see that the speakers, right? It's got dust on top, and you can see each individual speck of dust. And let's take a look at this comparison with the iPhone X. The V20 has a more natural color temperature that's closer to real life. And it has a more detailed pixel cell structure, as expected, of course. Look at this garbage can. The edges look so much sharper than the iPhone X. Now here are some outdoor photos. You can see that the V20 has an overall bluish color tone to its pictures. The imaging processor is clearly much better here. And although it's not a lossless zoom, after you zoom in to 10 times, you can still see the general profile of the objects. All right, let's talk about night shot now. Now, a lot of manufacturers have been using night shot as one of the standards for evaluating how good the camera lens are, right? So let's take a quick look at some night photos that we've taken with the V20. You can see a pretty much even balance on the camera between the light sources and shadows. You don't get an overexposure on the light sources, and you can pretty much make out the object's profile in the dark. Even after zooming in, you can still see details within a window on the building. That's pretty damn sweet. Okay, again, one of the funniest things about this phone is the beautifying effects. For those of you who use TikTok a lot, this phone actually comes with one of those beautifying effects that slims down your waist and makes your legs longer, makes your face slimmer. It's pretty funny. You see right here, it's got the TikTok symbol. You can just click straight into it. And okay, let's jump over that ad right now. And see, you can just, whatever you filmed earlier on the camera app, you can just upload it directly to TikTok. So it's pretty cool, I guess. As a flagship device, this phone is amazing when it comes to gaming. I have to say, I was super impressed. I cranked up all the settings to max, graphics, everything, and it still gave a super smooth gaming experience when playing like PUBG, Arena of Valor, Asphalt 9, everything. See, you get a nice resolution and crisp contrast ratio when you game. When you run around and shoot, you don't get any lag at all. And I know it's not true, but it feels like you can see a lot more in your depth of view. The details on the buildings, grass, objects, they all look very, very nice. See, even when you turn on the 8x scope, I was still able to headshot this guy super easily thanks to the smooth performance. All right, same thing over here. I have to say, guys, the Kirin 980 was such a great chip. It provided such a smooth gaming experience on this phone. So honestly, Honor, good job. All right, guys, so that's it for the Honor V20. Hope you guys like it. I know that this phone will be coming out on January 22nd outside of China. So look forward to that and see you guys later.